and I soon lost my way. But out of the darkness, a voice said to me, I am safe with the pilot, whom I say he promised to pilot my ship safely through. Hallelujah. Church, I know, how can I doubt him when his promise they are true? When somebody breaks down, here's an army for me. Everybody understand? I am safe with the pilot, whom I say, yes, I am safe. Oh, yeah, with the pilot, brother, you whom I say, yes, you see me promise to pilot, my ship safely through. It's up here, and how can I doubt him? You see, his promise they are true. And from every great storm, I see an army for me. I am the safe with the pilot, whom I say,
Say something to the general.
And that is why we are here.
Opposition leader Andrew office in 2012.
First set of explosions that I heard. And
Dozens of people now dead in Jamaica.
Do not go into the buildings even if you're asked to come in.
It's like a war, like the Middle East.
We can't come out and buy food. We're hungry.
Because most feared gang, the Shower Posse.
The helicopter, twin brigade unto all. The helicopter, twin brigade unto all.
And the head of Siaga government. Then try pricing Jamaican water to kill Jamaican people. Come, no dirty labor, right? Cause this youth that one, no pussy world, no. Yeah man, I may approve as a liquor youth. No carry that like me, no. Yeah, maybe me don't know certain things, but remember, me tell that me not forgot. If you don't want to prove, government ministry right now, up and hold up with government ministry, the poison that I'm kids, lock up, and that nothing move. You say if you pass it, you smell one little fucking smell, if it's something if you have 5 minutes, you start feel giddy. Yeah man, and Edward Saga, government, remember them at CIA, come with this tribe, blood clot, Jamaican people, yeah. And one next thing again, blood clot, then try poison in the floor. Labor right try poison in the floor. Whole of Jamaican people, and the whole labor right too, because we don't win them floor. Yeah man, remember good man? All I am them. Lion Pride. I saw the call the name Lion Pride. And for them we kill up to today to blood clot. You see, I'm journalist. And shit water Jamaican people are drink. And I tell you right. Don't come.
Paid $50,000 to help regions.
The exact figure for the payment to the law firm was $49,000 $912.62.
Just tell us, Mr. Prime Minister, who paid the 50,000 US dollars?
A party called was party false.
Everything is within time. Your truth live within you. And if you want to find God, you have to find God within you. And you possess of good and evil, so always remember, don't yield to the evil force, yield to the good. You know why if you yield to the good, good will always prevail over evil. You manifest the activity of the thinking in case you never know. So you create a physical experiences through the way you think and the way you feel, through emotion or intuition or invocation. And always remember, anything at all you send out there in the atmosphere coming right back at you. So always have a positive thought, positive thinking, think about the good. Anything we ask for in life, you will get it. You don't go and like say just stay too long to get to the car. Everything is within time. Your time is your time. My time is my time. Your shine is your shine. Your shine could be my shine. My shine could be your shine. But we are all shining stars.
Oh, Nardi, big up on yourself, and big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Me have a whole heap of thing for sure now. Whole heap of thing me have for now. Whole heap of thing me have for sure now. I feel like I want to start it off with Anjo, the master planner behind this hurricane. Because they want to digitalize Jamaica. But we are going to make them know the agenda. It's so much country nice to Jamaica. Yeah, because they have the hype and the resources down there. But they have to digitalize we, so we can't talk, we can't protest, but we well to have in our country. Anyway, going to start off with Anjo. I have to start off with him. that. Tell them to no on Christmas, you know. Couple months about me say, no, I got no Christmas, you know. Can't remember Agenda 2025. See, monster mind, I can hear what the monster mind I say. And then look at careless bumbuckler people come out in a green shirt, green slippers. I tell about them, man. Come out in a green shirt, green slippers. And then see the devil in front of them and come out in a green slippers and green shirt. Blood clot, shit in a plate them. If I know where I do, shit in a blood clot, look on them. Place destroying, man. Place, look at the place, look. Like when I watch some horror movie. Look at the place, look like some horror movie. You know the movie with zombie? You know the movie with zombie? Look like one zombie movie where I watch. And the zombie just like pop out of some place. Yo. This is the monster mind.
These are brand new.
Oh, if I light post them to come from now.
Yeah.
Man, laugh. You know if him look a type of laugh. Look how the people in the Jamaica through them want to digitalize Jamaica. Look how the people in the Jamaica through them want to digitalize Jamaica. That them want to do, you know. Jamaican people don't stand firm. They want to digitalize, you know. You know, so here them come now say, you have to sign up under Jamdex to get relief funds. Then they try it in a barrel and never work. You know, so here, so you have to sign up with Jamdex. But I know the most I got put on to the test. No, the most I got put on to the test. Because this was all a man-made hurricane for bringing the digital. Because American go down right under the blood clot sea bottom. The money a crash. The money not use again. Soon and very soon. So them a look new colony for each and pan. To see if they can rise them back to the top. So them a mash down for build back smart. Facial recognition, the smart city. All the agenda. Look how every country report their heart to Jamaica. Look how factories come down there and I put the spirit of fear upon the land.
Yeah, walk around instead of through the wall.
I want a revolution I'm going to take to overthrow these people in a blood clot revolution, you know. Because I want to see the artists them selling out. You see Vibes Cartel make one post. And I say, oh, I'm gone too. They're not busy with nothing. They're a part of the elite now. So, nothing matters.
Nothing at all, nothing to us in Kingston.
This is why you see me, when I go party. I go them, you know, waste my energy at them place there. I listen to the artists that are dead and gone, them I listen to. Now I give my energy to these artists because them selling out. Shit in a plate them. The music don't mean nothing again. The music will come out of Jamaica don't mean nothing again. You not empower nobody. This is why so much other music come on from run dancehall and reggae. Because the music not no substance, not no value again.
I want to thank all of you for your service. I know it must have been a harrowing experience.
Very, very. The most terrifying experience in all my life, and I would not want to see it again.
But you don't report any loss of life.
Thank God. God has been good to us.
Not because of the stuff. But obviously, the care that you have taken in protecting the patients would have been.
But on a Juliet foot alone big, you know. You look like this man have a ass big foot too, you know. Look on your foot in your brown shoes. Look like the elephant. Big foot and big nose. What a lie. The Bigfoot family. I must say Grinch.
Because we are here. We are here.
We just can't hear anything from them.
Exactly. I don't think none of us are competent enough to do what happened. It is beyond imagining. We can't really imagine. At one point you would think that you have some missiles just letting go in the glass. You just see things just going here, there, glass, boom. And in spite of everything, patients are there to take care of. Even after the storm, we have emergencies, using lanterns and flashlights. But God has been good to us.
So what we're doing now is the initial assessment of the damage.
Your blood clot, you don't want to pay these people good. You hear your bumbo clot, you don't want to pay the people them good. When you cock up on your Beverly Hill house, these people have out in a storm. I take care of the patient, and you don't want to pay them good. You don't want to pay them good. You are planning to thief this money this time, you know. You are planning to thief this money this time. So much money I get, me know you are planning to thief some. Una plan to thief some. It's a must you have to thief some. All the time people say you can't get push butter for car or for watch. All of the country them claim say them a donate to Jamaica. I get push butter for watch. I give a man who should have been in a prison. Butter for watch. They all in this together. They all in this together. They all come together and want to digitalize the people in Jamaica and turn Jamaica cashless. So I can't rebel about on a goal and I can't rebel about on an aisle. And the rest are silver, cobalt and all of these things were there in Jamaica. When them digitalize I can't rebel about nothing. The truckers in Canada rebel about mandatory vaccine and their money lock off. This is control, digital prison, by all means necessary. If I fight one weather war, even if I fight a weather war, for bringing this digital, because America is on the brink of collapsing. And they say, Johnny man hang off a straw. Remember, Trump lock off some money in America and food, so enough people not get no money from the government, you know. No money they not get from the government. Trump stop it. But they have money for pour out in Jamaica. He gonna bring a revolution, a worldwide revolution. You don't know. You don't know. Thunder asleep. Me telling you, so the shit in a plate, artists them gonna stop, follow up this bumble dog shit. Because watch this. They're not busy with you know. They're all in this together. They don't want to lose their money in the bank. They don't have problem with their money in the bank. So they have to honor them best behavior. That is why they're silent like they're on them out. Even the one that operate like them born in a Selassie house. Even the one that move like them born in a Selassie house. Don't trust them or Judas them. Judas. The agenda is digital currency and Jamdex. This man-made hurricane them sending in Jamaica. And the pastor them shun this, you know, the argument of the pastor them shun it. But every Sunday and Saturday them in a church a pray say the only thing man can do a blow breath. Them in a church, you know. I say the only thing man can do a blow breath. But them fail to believe that man can build hurricane. Man can build earthquake. Them fail to believe these things. That is why I wonder what is pastor drinking. Because if them a preach to them congregation and say the only thing man can do a blow breath, why them feel believe that man can build hurricane, man can send earthquake, man can send hurricane. Why them think everything natural disaster? If them say the only thing man can do is blow breath. Why these Christians, why these pastors living in denial? Why them a trick themselves in front of themselves? Why they not face reality and come back to their senses? Take them face out of the book a little bit and look, face reality. Then get so distracted on the book till then lose track of reality. If them a preach every Sunday say the only thing man can do a blow breath, why man can't make storm? Fire see where I deal with.
The acting chief of defense staff and
Even want to tough time go suck your man come off from a thing here, man. I like seeing a pussy. I want to listen this. Listen to the argument here. Hold on. Let me start it over.
Is very interesting. Check this out. Something is happening in Jamaica right now. Most people are focused on the hurricane, but behind the scenes there is another kind of storm brewing, a digital one. And I'm not saying that any of this is connected, but check this out. Okay, so right before this hurricane exploded into a category 5 in under 18 hours, one of the fastest intensifications ever recorded, Jamaica announced plans to transform Kingston into a smart city, and it's all part of the Vision 2030 Jamaica, a multi-billion-dollar program to rebuild, modernize and digitalize the whole island. I mean,
when I hear what the man say, them post this from out of Jamaica. Listen, I'm going to start it back from top. So when I tell you, say, Andrew know about this storm. Andrew know about this storm. Why them a promote smart city? Listen what the man say. And this is not somebody who look like me and Una attack it. This is somebody who look like them. I say it. Listen this.
Alright, this is very interesting. Check this out. Something is happening in Jamaica right now. Most people are focused on the hurricane, but behind the scenes there is another kind of storm brewing, a digital one. And I'm not saying that any of this is connected, but check this out. Okay, so right before this hurricane exploded into a category 5 in under 18 hours, one of the fastest intensifications ever recorded, Jamaica announced plans to transform Kingston into a smart city, and it's all part of the Vision 2030 Jamaica, a multi-billion-dollar program to rebuild, modernize and digitalize the whole island. I mean, a digital island, data-driven control, automated enforcement, CCTV on every corner, AI-based infrastructure, and even foreign funding flowing from the US. Now, just think about this for a second. A $5 billion project, you know, new digital districts, smart energy grids, centralized management systems, all being set up right now. And then suddenly, the worst storm in years sweeps straight across the region. Could this all just be a coincidence? You know, maybe it is. But it does make you wonder how often disaster and development seem to arrive together, you know, and how easily people just accept total surveillance when it's packaged as control safety. Ultimately, though, smart cities are being drawn up all over the world. Jamaica is not alone with this, you know, from Africa to Asia, from the Caribbean all the way to Europe, each one promising efficiency, sustainability, and security. But the fine print always includes the same thing: monetarization, automation, and control. All I'm saying is, right now, beautiful people, when the world rebuilds, who really designs the future? So, you know, as they're going to now have to rebuild Kingston after the storm, just keep your eyes open, you know, watch who funds these projects and watch what data they collect, because sometimes the story's not in the disaster, it's what gets built after. And I'm not telling you what to think, I'm just saying to think. But obviously, for the century reasons, this was all just for entertainment, once again, and I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
Wanna hear what I'm saying? So me say, everybody praise Elon Musk and Skylink and don't know say it is part of the movie. Everybody, thank you Elon Musk, thank you everyone for Skylink couldn't connect with me. It is part of the movie. Remember, me tell me been telling us no distraction, you know. Remember, me telling us say I'm the only one in the YouTube space. I telling us say don't forget 2025 agenda, leading up to 2030 agenda. I mean alone telling us these things. Some people are telling us some look everyday thing. Me are telling a real thing. The 2025 agenda leading up to the 2030 agenda. These people help Andrew Wallace steal the election to implement this digital system in Jamaica. And if you don't hear what I say, it is part of the movie. The whole world know Angela win, but because in willing to carry out Satan plan in Jamaica, because some people afraid to identify who is Satan, even the fucking church. That is why I'm in a blood class, subscribe to church again, because them last. Because them can't recognize who is Satan. For so many years, this church have gone in Jamaica, and all now them can't recognize who is Satan. Well, Satan want to take over Jamaica with the mark of the beast and this cashless system, this digital system. Can't buy and sell without Jamdex and NIDS. You can't buy and sell without Jamdex and NIDS. This is no joke. See the agenda, yeah? That is the agenda. This is the agenda. So when you're a labor right and PNP, that is why I have to hate the labor right them, because they don't have no sense. They can't blood clot see the agenda. This is the fucking agenda. Fifi Melissa. And I don't give a fuck what they want to do with my channel, because this is the agenda. I'm a river blood clot lotionist. I'm a revolutionist. I want to bow to no system. I want to take no digital nothing. Some want the Jamaican people them stand firm and go and go plant food at bush. Go and go plant on no food. Because this aid is so much different country are pumping money in Jamaica. This aid where them are sent to Jamaica are for digitalize Jamaica. Help build up a place them smart and digitalize the citizen them. To them I listen radio. I'm here Dora say who register for the aid. Who register for the aid. And when she talk about register, context matter. Context matter. So you have to register to get the aid. Melissa aid. Believe it or not. I told them I listen to the radio, I work. I listen to IRFM. And I listen to the news and hear Dora. I talk say the aid. I go to who? Register. Register. And Isaac Buchanan say context matter. This is the blood clot agenda. When this guy come to Jamaica and tell him to say him them a work on one way or for digitalize the citizen and digitalize the government so people can see more transparency in the government and government can see more transparency in the citizen. This is the blood clot agenda when this pussy come to Jamaica. Go have him private talk with Andrew Wallace and don't get going like on a blood clot dopey. I talk about choose Jamaica on a blood clot. Which Jamaica on I choose? On a bomber clot dopey. See fucking agenda there for the two party on a blood clot dopey. About choose Jamaica and about show on a blood clot. Say the bomber clot slavery will come for there. Now go on like when you eat that or not see what I go on in the blood clot world. When you see what I go on, you understand what I go on. Every day you drink and junk like when I have some blood clot junkie. Eh? And they on social media about taps and rose and be one bag of blood clot cussing that. See agenda there. No better me tell you, you know. Because some people come on social media chat for money. Man, I chat for blood clot money. Me I chat because I want to free up the place. Fuck them on their money. They can't use money and trap me. Because when I look at you, me survive without money. We cook yam, potato, ackee. When I ackee time, enough tomato and pepper. Black, no saltfish, nothing. Enough tomato, scallion, onion and hot pepper and black pepper. Just ackee. Some nice yellow yam. And some dry sweet potato. What the fuck do you know? And some lemonade with some ice, a liquor in a jug. We don't know if we go buy no lunch and on KFC and on Burger King, nothing. What I talk about? Ground provision. My grandmother kitchen never out of food, ground food. My grandmother kitchen never out of ground food. They used to have one thing over the fireside named crane. They used to hang up all type of meat, tripe, all type of thing hang over the fire. I want to talk about. I want to talk about. See the blood clot agenda for PNP and JLP. If you never know. You think Skylink a blood thing Elon Musk can put up Skylink in Jamaica for no reason at all? It is part of the movie. It is part of the movie. Only a blood clot revolution can stop this. Because these people full speed ahead. And for the past of them we feel like man can make hurricane. We need to lock up the church and go repent. Because when I pray, when I tell people every day it's the only thing man can do a blow breath. But when I feel for believe a man can make hurricane for your agenda. Alright. I want to tell me what I think about this. Because I make sure I save this video and I always have this video.
Just 12 days on the job and the newly minted president of the World Bank, Ajay Banga, is in Jamaica. It's historic as it's the first World Bank president to visit the country in an official capacity in the 60-year history of relations between Jamaica and the multilateral agency. His visit is part of his Global Impact Tour happening between now and December 2023.
The same thing we talked about was digitization. And how we have to work on digitizing not the population only, but also
how we have to work and digitalize not the population only. Listen.
So the government itself. Second thing we talked about was digitization.
Listen.
And how we have to work on digitizing not the population only, but also the government itself.
Listen.
So that citizens can see more transparency in government, ministers can drive their departments better, so that everybody benefits. All of these countries are in places where one hurricane can damage your GDP in double digits. And everything we see...
So, them choose use hurricane for bringing the them digital system in Jamaica. Move on a blood clot. We know. Remember, I'm not sleep, you know. But today I'm not chat for money. I must talk my mind. So it come to me talk it. And blood clot filtered without apology. Because I'm a revolutionist. Here? Only a revolution can stop Andrew and track. So they can stay there and nice up, blood clot this about this thing. You don't have a fight for your freedom. You don't have to fight for your freedom. People are dead for this freedom. You never know. So you have to fight for your freedom. You never know. You think this thing will come to you just so? And where these people come from? I want to come from. On a blood clot wake up and smell the coffee. On a swag one. And now you don't figure it out. You don't find exchange for the World Bank president come to Jamaica. Third day on the job. What's so fascinating about Jamaica come and drink jelly? You can't buy that at Walmart. You don't have to come to Jamaica for come drink jelly. You can't drink jelly like drinking jelly don't make you look like a Jamaican brother. We don't want to have nothing to do with the World Bank, you know. If it's up to we alone, we're not doing business not how the World Bank, you know. You never know. We don't give a fuck about the World Bank. We don't need nothing from the World Bank. We don't need nothing from the World Bank, you know. And if you just go in a low way and stop going itch up and blood clot way. We're not going to itch up and offer. And if you low way, man, people want to rise. And the freedom is at stake. Digital blood clot prison. I'm going to finish play this.
Today, changes in 3 hours.
The government is seemingly reviving its push for the National Identification System NIDS after Hurricane Beryl devastated the island's southern parishes. In fact, the Social Security Minister, Colonel Charles Jr., argues the program could have significantly accelerated relief efforts.
With numerous $400,000 grants recently issued to families who were affected by the storm, the Prime Minister says the need for a streamlined and transparent identification system has never been clearer. Ramon Gordon has the details.
If you want to get a benefit from the government, you cannot be anonymous.
Okay, my man come off from the screen. And when Beryl come? How long now Beryl come? I know here is Melissa, let them think we are dopey. Me say, politician head go roll down King Blood Clot Street. Politician head for roll down King Street. I still go on like on a blood clot eat that. And I see what these people are do here. I still go on like on see what them are do. I go on like on a stupid. Still go on like on a stupid. Still go on like on a stupid. I go and play something. Wait there. Alright. This is a mandevre. It's a mandevre. This is
Come to people carry down the same way. Take us some now. We'll find out what going on there. You're hidden. Tell us.
Just look one house. Jaggerson a digital currency. They want to bring in smart city.
What going on there?
Just pre
host them on the
Jamaica direct to the staff.
Okay.
Them can't soon up from long time. Them have to tell them Jaggerson. All over Jamaica. Them put up camera and I pretend like them can't soon up.
Car over there too in the water too. Can't even see them.
With them fake stamp, through them one, enslaved back people, them digital currency. Trump come with them fake.
See if me can zoom.
But him a destroy drugs boat.
Yeah, man.
He was say far from fucking
see the one more, so there's a people. Yeah, man.
Really and truly, man.
That is it, man.
And I tell lie about
rough people.
Drugs boat. Like you think we have blood clot, like you think we have a band full.
Yeah, man.
Them have whole more vessel can intercept drugs boat pan sea. We have this big bomber, this big of a ship to have air carrier.
Yo, father, man, not done so far.
We can do so much things walk up down the Caribbean Sea.
You're afraid of water still, man. Go look, man. Yo, go look, man.
This guy can't swim.
If you not kick off, America the right hand of the
water, man. He not come too near, you know. He not
Trump is like a Johnny man and hang off.
Go on, make go see what go on.
This is what the people in America are complaining or they stop their money.
Man, I want you to still no father.
And at 10,000 a month she used to get and everything stopped. So she had the TikTok and all the money she used to get. Them are tell her now she have to pay it back. TikTok she had doing it. And they say she had earned from TikTok. Who now go say uprising in America, lift it up. God. The Elon Musk gone on the road and give everybody Skylink because Elon Musk want the data now. Elon Musk want the people in the world. Elon Musk want the world data. Upload
one side.
AI when my bill.
Oh, you manage to jump over there,
data when get from people.
Yeah, good jumper, man.
You feedback this information, this AI when my bill.
Over there something come. So make a step come over there, man.
Introduce to start like to something good for me. Real and true, that is the daytime one. Upload AI
rough, man.
Have bill.
Imagine you sleep, brother, and good, man. Yeah, man, they don't know one house in there. They was fully covered, you know.
So it's like this, I two hours over there come back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All of the data them want load up in them.
Yeah, man. Well, I look like a tree, man. Look there. Yeah, a tree house, man.
And this facial recognition, you can't get it from the robot, you know.
Yeah,
why you think them want facial recognition?
And I so nice house, them too.
Why you think them want this facial recognition? Them want everybody to have this facial recognition. So one time the robot them can find you. When them have these robot police and these robot dog, how you think them will find you? No, by facial recognition because the robot them can detect you now. That's the main purpose, you know. Because they want to use robot to control, you know. One world government controlled by a robot. One world government controlled by a robot, facial recognition, so the robot can identify you. Fuck don't know. Mark of the beast system, I come out of the blood clot church and go help you fight. In the time, back in the days when time you not fight, you never used to know blood clot Christian and no Rasta and no Jews. The people them fight as a people, not as a Christian, not as a Rasta, as a people. When I come out of the church, I'm going to fight for your freedom and stop chicken yourself in front of yourself. Because when I go stay in the church and make one hope of people and get enslaved. When I go make a hope of people get enslaved. When I come together and fight, give them back them religion and take back with spirituality. Give back these people them religion and make we embrace back our spirituality. We've been used for centuries. We need to give them back them Christianity and take back with spirituality. Them Christianity no help with none at all. More than an end slavery. We need to give them back this thing and take back with spirituality and become back spiritual so we can work on one accord. One day for another year, what may I say? Facial recognition. You know watch, you remember Robocop? Go on M1 and go back and watch Robocop. You don't need to go back and watch Robocop.
People. A 4 house. Yeah, man. done. Yeah, man.
Right back around.
Hey, man, want to go swim, can you?
What's happening? You know, so the same boat silent.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, right round us a water pump.
Yeah, man.
Life, you see it.
True, man.
You know, normal at all, man.
And this is one of the only lucky one.
No, man, don't get you some, man. You say this at all?
Alright, brother.
So you have to come up on the back step round there.
This is what Melissa do. This is a 2-floor house, you know.
This is a 2 man. Yeah,
man. This is a 2-floor house, you know.
Aye. Yeah, man.
A 2-floor house this.
Upstairs and downstairs.
This is a top floor this.
Remember say I sitting there with the funny
This is the top floor.
Where you call them?
People them then take this
second floor.
Rough, man.
I'm not going no more cold boy. Make care more cold. Me dive and go in there.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, no, I'm going money. I'm going to say me now. Is that no?
You were afraid?
I push me now.
Yes,
man. Now something more and more show now, where they? Now something more and more show now. Where they? Now something more and show now. Right there. I want to listen to what you tell say. Right there. 1 second there. Now so much video more show now. Oh. Listen this. I'll show you. Okay, now look here. This morning. So this morning, after start. It's another morning this morning.
Is that one new one?
Eh?
You put on one new one there?
We'll go on look. I'm after something. Run down there, I go. Chat me good. Place fuck up, chat. Now show no place fuck up. I'm gonna leave have on a shirt. And I notice if I mash up. Leave have on a shirt. Just notice. Look on the house there. The house there landslide. We'll be able to build back in our first smart city, you know. Landslide, chat. I'm showing you house. I'll go before. Look on it. Landslide. No Kingston. I'm showing you house, chat. Them want turn mobile and watch. Your house a landslide, come on it. Wanna see chat? Look on it, see if we can shine the light. Look, like and share. Wanna see chat? Turn over. Do you have PayPal? No bro, I not have PayPal. Bro, alright, watching it bro, just DM me. Which part is St. Windsor Road. Look on the house. Chat, look on the house. This morning, this now. Look on the house, chat. I'm growing on the next side and showing. Chat it like this time, man. But just a showing one a little bit. I know I'm not showing nothing. I know I'm not showing nothing. I'm gonna get to the point and showing some real madness go on. Chat, look here. Look on the house. You see what dropping in the house? Look. Look at dropping in the house. Look there. Chat, they gonna do something, no chat. Oh God almighty, chat, they gonna do something. Look the chat. I'm a dog man the house that whole of top lift off. Chat, I'm a dog man the house that whole of dog man house up gone. Chat, they gonna do something, man. Oh God man, 2 money gun chat. 2 money gun chat. Please me I beg you now. Whole heap of rough go in there chat. Clear. Cheapo die in injury. Couple people get injured, I say now. But nobody not dead. Look on the house. Look on the house, chat. Look on the house. I can't go show you some blood clot more history. I can't go show you some more history. I show you some more history. Top of a scream, chat. I show you some more history.
Cardboard. No, I show on the chat.
Hey boy!
Shh.
Who this here?
I show on the chat. I show on. Say please, fuck up. Cardboard.
Bumbo class again. Eh?
Don't tell her. Chat, top up a scream. Chat, the place, fuck up chat. I walk with you, I show you, I place, fuck up chat. Top up a scream, chat, top up a scream. Chat, beg on something two and a half donut. Chat, beg on 2 donut. Even 1 money gun, chat. Chat, beg on a money gun, chat. Chat, beg on a money gun. Beg on a money gun, chat. Clear, chat. Clear. Yeah, chat. Not so you lead. Last time I tried to save you up, I couldn't save me and pastor. I couldn't save you. All I think them guys.
Yeah, you that. I'm not going to hurt you next year.
Like that. Oh, bro. No, man, I did it, man. Alright. When I try to secure some of the people, I'm could even secure. See it?
I don't know when Dennis was live for the motor shop.
Chat, look there.
Ready there?
Yes, fuck up, chat.
Come out so clean talking.
Chat, look here.
Come like a comedy thing.
Chat, look on the place, chat. Chat, look on the place. Please, fuck up. I tell her. Chat, clear. Clear. Where is this? Senance Bay. Chat, on help, no chat. We need help, no chat. Chat, we need help. Look, see, I look a baby mother here. I look a single mother. House drop down. I look a single mother house drop down. Yeah, I did. I look a single mother need help. Look at chat. Okay, hold this off a minute.
I want to check over church lane.
Hold stop chat.
Gone, this time wreck everything over here, man. I want to move, sir. Believe the man, quest time deal in the place. Could Yo, check out. Check all this big old house. Could look on the house top. Lot killer. People in Tapina share look love in the man. You know, I move, sir. Kuya. I'm telling you, son, if you live good, Kuya. Kuya, boy. Oh, God, man. Okay. Dog like active, man.
You mean Bumbuckler? Bumbuckler, but the boy sitting up on red.
You read? That's here.
The signal low, yeah.
Alright. I go and go. People, some money going on some roads. Go and do it right. Go and do it right, people.
Yeah,
tour, if you just tour the whole place and show them. Go on, man. I mean, it's 1,500 over there, man.
show people in one place. Fuck up, man. Me rascal, I try to save people, but man. Chat, they're gonna support her. I try to help a little girl, you see it? One single mother. Chat, I want a single mother this way. I try to help him, you see it? They're gonna 2 money gun, 2 donut, anything, chat. I want a little single mother, see it? Everything she gonna left. Baby buckle upon the baby buckle. Everything, chat. Everything mash up. Chat, please, no chat. Chat, could everything mash up, chat. Get my receiver can get her support, please. Please, chat. Chat, please, my receiver can get her support. Do me a beg on you. Do me a beg on you, chat. Do me a beg on you, please. Some money gun, chat, please. Please, chat. Beg on a little money gun, chat, please. Anything from Stairtown, mash up. Bamboo mash up, Clement mash up, chat, please chat. 2K are going idea. Chat 2K. 2K chat, 2K. Chat 2K chat.
2K chat. Chat, see there? Flat. But me have to see line. Tell them sending money. 2K chat.
2K, see reach at 2K. People some money going in the man, man. Oh God, man. Want rise back them look house, you know. And and look wheel, nothing.
Swing me like a cement.
Tap up the screen, man.
Yes,
bring
sir.
me up.
Yeah, man.
Everybody follow live, follow the page. Follow TJ One Law. Everybody follow TJ One Law. Left a follow. Okay, so you're gonna get me a follow.
Me run it. Bumbleclad.
Bumbleclad.
Boogie, you know look Boogie.
What I see kid gone?
Live over there, my youth.
That's what?
Over there, season kid gone.
Oh, chat, look there. Hold on, stop, gone, chat.
Yo, come and suck on video over Dino, my youth. Come and suck on video over Dino.
Look on Dino.
Chat, Bumbleclad.
Come and yo,
chat, look there. This house a gone, could it? Chat, the house gone.
Yo, now we come together now. He'll tap over, sir. What are we come together now?
Chat. Chat, my show in the house gone. Clear chat. Oh God, chat, my real pello could baby mother here, chat. Do. Anybody, PayPal, Cash App, anything, chat. My try help pello could baby mother here, please. Please, chat, my try help your baby mother here, chat. I'll try help your baby mother here, chat. Please, couple money gun. Me I beg on a couple money gun, chat. Please. Chat, beg on 1, 2, 3, 4 money gun, please. Your house are jacked down with her and her baby in her house. Just DM me if you want a PayPal. Just DM me. I'll give you a PayPal. Yeah. Everything in her girl house, mattress, stove, everything mash up. Look on clothes. Look on clothes. Chat, man, showing the house. I'm showing the top of the screen, chat. The whole place fuck up, chat. The whole place fuck up, chat.
The video is long enough. Yes, man, the video is long. We want to find the next one on the phone. We can find out if we upload that one day. Take long. But we want to find one phone. Right there. Right there. Right there. This is not south. Look in the south. This is south.
Go on, man. Every day and drive, man. You want to solve mash up too, bro. Mash up bad. BK mash up. Yo, how many bucks style I go there? Then when I get back in country now? No. We are gas station. Watch out. It's been up. Watch out. Watch out. On gas station on there, so
when I go see what Melissa do with the gas station top. Stop this, you know. Stop the marathon.
Oh, you feel like this is a roof over here, so get jealous and go over Texaco. Hey, go on.
Look on down there, sir. Hold on, I want to try roof lift up. No, I gas station roof lift up and go over there, sir.
Mash up over there, sir.
See gas station roof lift up and go over there, sir. You see it?
Yeah.
So I lift up, I'll go over big, yeah. See there, see, I think you come out of ground.
Look, this is where the gas station roof move from. Pole and everything. Look. The roof with the pole and everything at the gas station lift up and fly gone.
Pumps down.
No gas.
Waiting for the idea.
It's a building that's from trees.
Move it through trees.
See how wicked this thing. Try bar, we like it top gone too. Mighty God. What going, boss? What going? I'm there. There's a roof gone too. Hurry, this is gone. You whole lot of stuff man mash up.
Alright, so at work, if you do from front, you still a record, you know.
Talk man, narrate.
Yeah. We can narrate.
Venezuela reporting for number 3 news.
Yes.
Sample more. Desecrated. Severely damaged.
Sinclair Bargain Center, right? Ori. Look like it beat up Ori wicked.
Yeah.
What a show. This.
Details. Now this is the car that was stuck in the water yesterday, and I heard, allegedly, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that.
Hold on, another one that I look for and give you it. I don't want to go another one there yet. Wait there. Wait there. So much video. I don't know which part to start. Not this. Over there. 1 second of my viewers. More showing on this here. You tell me something don't save it. Wow. Save it, man. Don't tell me something don't save it.
Have to get to see if them can save the house.
Why are they at the edge?
I want a big piece of land from that second. Go that way. The land that they're showing. You see them showing
So
the house here.
St. Thomas.
And one piece of land there in front of the house.
Leo, pin away part
the river take out the
in the
whole
comment
bank.
section so then stop asking.
By a man that outside in the river.
May I tell us to pin it in the comment section so then we stop asking. So Leo, how would that cross the river?
You have Garfield them over there, Garfield and Green. And
So then go over there.
most of them tractor, them walk up a club side.
Oh. Come guys, keep up the live.
Thanks for the rose.
Top up the live, guys. Put it on the FYP so everybody see what I'm going. Black Cement Lane Seafood.
Boy, I don't know still. I don't know. But all I can say, Jamaica not on Christmas this time around. Christmas postponed in Jamaica. Christmas have to postpone. There it is.
People, this is my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare come to people. This is my whole seat there, guys. The top dropping. The whole of it gone. This is one of the room. This is the kitchen, over the back, over this deck part of the house. The kitchen, one tree drop down in the house, guys. We can't pass through the kitchen. This is part of the house. We can't go in the kitchen done and cook. Me come in to cook. Little food so we can get it to eat. But look, as you go home, me left and go in there. Come down. The horse dropping. People, we need help. We are wet up. We don't have one room left. One room left. We need help, guys. We need help. Help, people, help. Uncle room too. Every room gone. The uncle room too, guys. Everything dropping. The horse stop dropping. Everywhere dropping. People, we need help. Help, people, help. What are we get me up all about. Look, see there, we need help. Help! All, everyone in the house, God, you want to drop in there. Want to drop in the people, boy. Jesus Christ.
Mm-mm. 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 I want way, you know? I want way, man. I want way. I'm not lie to you. Set away. Set away, man. I'm not lie to you. Set away.
Alright, mountain side with the right almost in a square there. I see we start already here. I think out the current. See it here. Yeah man, I start guys. See it here. I think out the current.
Airport this time, good old airport. This is the airport. Smart airport, I come back here, son.
My name is Mr. Blake, Dashiell Blake, and I'm from Flagaman District.
You're outside here this morning. What happened?
What happened? There is no shelter for the people. They provide bus, but there is no shelter because right now we have a community center over there, and it's locked up because them say it's not convenient for the people. So right now, there is no shelter. Me have to sleep. Me live at Flagaman and me have to sleep at Red Bank last night. Me have to give the community. We live in a zinc shed, my house, because I'm living in a 2-floor house up the road. Me have to book it up. Me have to give my friend. Me have to give my family. Me have to give my colleagues. You see, because me and me one. And right now, I'm Mitchie bar me a shelter because the community center, you know, convenient. Don't have PJ planes, the roof blow off the last time. They fix back part of it, they don't fix back the whole of it. So people are saying it better than risk it at them yard. Right now, you know, me have an auntie at Treasure Beach, you know, we need to evacuate. There's a must. And she don't have nowhere to go because the space is already taken. There's no more space. You see, Mitchie I put up people, me I put up people, me have a few more friends up the road I put up people. You see, and we're not government, so we need to know why we need shelter.
Yeah, but the government send transport for you.
Transport, but transport to where?
Take you to the nearest available shelter.
But there's no available shelter.
That can't be.
There's no available. Junction lock, Mayfield lock, Flagaman Community Center lock, Pigeon Plains lock. So where are we supposed to go? There's no shelter provided for the people. And I think in this hurricane, there's a lot of people is going to get hurt because there's no refuge to run to.
How many persons do you have at home?
How many persons at home right now?
Yeah, that you put
Well, me know why you take it as joke, but you know, say at my house right now, about 100 people. There's no less. I tell you, because there's no shelter. It's because it's a 2-floor deck top house. People line up outside and we can't turn them back. There's no shelter. You see, the tree them need to clip on the roadside. The drain them need to. Me and one guard now wash out already. Just around the corner right there, so right in front of the supermarket. You can see it from Beach Road Garden. You see, just because the drain overflow.
My people! Boy! He gone already, he gone! Beg he gone, you know if you bother nail up nothing, he gone! No, still there for that lane. Me I got a road there now. Me rascal, clear it now, no shop up there.
Watch out!
It fucked up my people. Bye! Yeah. Alright, my peeps. So the hospital cleared now. Cornwall Original. Alright. This is how mobile look now. This is the aftermath. This is what downtown Montego Bay look like at the present moment. I don't know if you all can see. That is the town. See? That is the town. Oh my God. This is more than what we can bear. Remember, as I said before, stay safe, people. Stay safe. Jesus.
Whole place mash up. I want to know for hear way. Listen this.
So which one is it? Is it Hurricane Melissa or is it Operation Popeye? Maybe a lot of you don't know what Operation Popeye
I'm gonna
is.
check out Operation Popeye.
I believe that they are seeding the clouds to cause flood in certain areas because, like I said, with war, you need to know earth, air, water, and fire. And this is something that they use also in the Vietnam War 1967, right? Because you can use it to flood certain areas so you can have control over, especially like the trade routes. I know right now Venezuela have a pipeline, you know, with the Russian thing, right? So the real thing that they're not talking about is why all of this military presence in the Caribbean waters. What's happening in the Caribbean waters now? You know what a red herring is, right? So oil and minerals, all of these are red herrings. This is not the reason why these people are going to war. It's just like what happened with Iraq and all of these countries. What they did not want is, it was not about the mineral in the earth. They wanted to install Rothschild central bank in these countries. So they destabilize them and control them and install the bank. So now once they have control, once they have their banking system in your country, it does not matter who sits in that seat. So as long as there's a central bank in your country, those same families control your country. Doesn't matter who your prime minister or your president or your chancellor is. That's what this is about. And the last country they wanted to get was Iran. They can't get it. They tried to move through Syria to move closer to Iran, but they lost there because what? Russia went inside there. So America had to pack up all their military stuff, millions of dollars, And they just had to run. They not even could have saved their equipment.
Like Russia for help with us.
So what's happening in Venezuela right now? You think they care about the oil? Really? Russia. Alright, let me say this first. In the New Testament, it says, when you see Jerusalem compassed with soldiers, which was the Roman army, you need to run to the mountains. Right now, where Jerusalem is the place where the Hebrews dwell. And right now, most of the Hebrews are over here in the Western world. Right? So what happened is this is not the Roman army this time. This is the hunters that are hunting the Roman army. Right? So the hardest thing for them to do is win a battle on their own ground. You see, it's easy to go on foreign lands, to conquer foreign lands and win war over in foreign lands. But they've never been attacked in their own land. And this is what's happening. They have all of these military superpowers in their backyard. You understand? Venezuela has the Buck M2 system. Venezuela has the Buck M2 system from Russia. And what happens with Russia is once they give you a military device or whatever, they're going to have their soldiers there to help operate the system. Right? So that's exactly what's happening, just like with Iran. So Russia is there, China is there, Iran is there. All of those superpowers are there in their backyard. They cannot afford that. This is why all this big military... You really think they need all these warships for cartels?
Drugs board.
Come on, we saw what happened in Jamaica in 2010. That man has one of the biggest deals. He controlled in England and America and Jamaica. That man was... He had many links. He controlled many different things. They don't care. They don't need all of these warships for that. Now they're in Trinidad. What do you think they're trying to do? They're scared. They're driving fear in the people, and they themselves are scared because they've never had to deal with what? Military powers in their backyard.
Yeah, man.
And that's what this whole thing is about.
So don't listen to them when they chat up their mouth.
So-called storm that's coming.
We didn't want to
it's
come
already
bully.
justified already. What they say, every 37 years, Jamaica has a major hurricane. Well, I don't know beyond Gilbert, right? And I don't know about that history. But what I'm saying is, and I don't know who's there to prove that, to dig up 37 years before 1988 to see there that major hurricane. But it's justified. So whatever they're doing with this hurricane that has been sitting out there very obedient for about 2 weeks, and all now we cannot reach Jamaica. Oh, it's traveling so slow. No, that sounds like something is controlled. They cannot pick up where the Russians are and what they're putting in Venezuela. That's the problem. America is in fear right now. Their currency is under threat. Their economy is under threat because of the debt and everything. And if you want to know about any kingdom collapse, the first thing is always the economy. The military spending, the military things far away from home, all of that comes down in high expenses. And you know what happens? It goes into the citizens of the country. High interest rates and all of these things. Why you think cost of living is you can hardly afford cost of living now. You are being forced to do 2 or 3 jobs. You are being forced to do 2 or 3 jobs to keep up with what's going on. You're going into depression, everything you can think of. Because you're confused now, you're frustrated, you don't know what else to do, you don't know how to survive anymore. So first, this economic collapse, this economy has to collapse first. And that's what's going to happen on the inside. Then what happens? Civil war, the place is going to be in confusion. And you cannot fight a war with outside forces when there's a disruption going on in your country. You will never win that war. And that's exactly what's happening to America. It's just like when, you know, they man them, when them grow on and then go up people yard and do whatever, they feel powerful because they are the hunters. But when soldier and police come and they become the hunted, the table turn. Right? So this is exactly what happened to America. They're out in the South China Sea. They're everywhere trying to contain communism. Now guess what? Communism is at the back door. Military presence is at their back door. What are they going to do? They're the ones living in fear now. Whenever America made their presence anywhere, it's about their interests, not about the people. It's just like some years ago, Obama came here, right? Why did he come? What was Obama's visit here? What was the purpose? You see, what people don't understand, Jamaica and Venezuela are like this in this oil business, right? When Jamaica was going through their crisis, Venezuela helped them bail us out, right? Obama came to sow a seed to turn us from Venezuela. I think they had a deal where I think Jamaica has 51% in the oil thing and Venezuela 49%, something of that sort. Venezuela going through their crisis, Jamaica turned their back on them. Why I think Jamaica is like the head of CARICOM? Because Jamaica and America is like this. Jamaica is a very key point in this whole Western thing. If you remember when the 1812 war with Britain and USA, they thought Britain was gonna attack them from Canada. No, they used Jamaica. So this is the only place that America cannot afford to lose in the Caribbean. They don't care about what's that place where the lady turned to she's now a Republican type of country. I don't remember that place, but they don't care about these things. Jamaica is a stronghold for America and they can't afford to lose it. Remember the Prime Minister visited China for about 9 days, right? And then Al Tapia say, yo, he need to tell the people them. Because guess what? I know we don't know what in China go do. But some deal make. Because China them get some land and something too. So some deal have to make. You understand? Then what happen now? We don't know what Donald Tapia, what Andrew Holness, what kind of conversation he have with the Americans them again now. Afterwards, Donald Tapia come back and say, yo, we and Jamaica is like this. You understand? We are friends from long time. That means that something again transpire. The Prime Minister still not come out and talk about all of these things. Jamaica citizens don't know. You understand? This reminds me of the movie Woman King. When after the women then come back from war and the people were cheering them on. And the lady was saying to the other lady, hey, look at these people. And she was saying, hey, they don't know when war is coming. This is where we are today, the citizens. We don't know when war is coming. We don't know anything about war. We're not equipped. We don't have any knowledge, anything about war. These people are prepared. If there's a little pan of water right there, you know what they do? They get some excavator and dig it out and put some fish there. They're leaving for survival. Look at us today. Preparing for a hurricane, what? Storming supermarkets, eating unalive food. Oh, we have a refrigerator now, so we can eat all of those things. Back then, how did you live? You have somebody come by, you just go on at the back, you slaughter a goat or a cow or some birds, whatever it is, and you eat it fresh. The blood just draining out of it fresh. You understand? You store food for how much days because you have a refrigerator. We didn't do that. There's only one time we eat stored foods. And we have to go by the moon. So we do it on the 6th day. That's the only time we store foods. A fresh food we eat like the Chinese. Even though them eat all type of, but they get the point, they eat fresh foods. They rather go out there so catch a bird, catch this. They ask the Jamaican, hey, catch some parbos, pay a $5,000, probably price gone up now, 8,000. You understand?
Gone up, man.
But the real point is what's happening here with all these military presence is way bigger than what they're trying to put out. They're covering something. And this is not a war for minerals in the earth. This is a country under threat, under military threat. Because nobody has done this before. It's just like when Hannibal was entering into Rome. Marching.
A prophecy, you know?
Who dares to go on Roman soil to make war with them? You have to be out of your mind to do that.
A prophecy.
Well, Putin is the new Hannibal.
Prophecy
is a representation of Mother Rome. The war is coming home to the West.
And nothing can stop it. A prophecy.
You can't go work enough to maintain cost of living.
A prophecy.
The only thing right now, gather food. Plant food.
Tell them, no longer tell them.
Understand? Because when hunger drives you to madness, it's a whole different thing. Unite, come together for a common purpose. Who have lands, do what we need to do.
Farming.
Lead a team, lead a tribe.
Farming.
Lead a household, lead a community.
Farming.
And that's where the thing is.
And loading system.
We have to prepare
farming.
for this to come. It is
no digital currency. Farming.
Alright. And you have to know your tribes. We talk about certain things already. We have 2 different tribes of people in Jamaica. Know your tribe.
Me know my tribe, man.
Know your tribe. Because I tell you, so when the day come, everybody have to pick side. No matter what you identify as, you have to pick a side. Just like all the countries today have to pick a side. Either you're with Russia, either with the communists, or you're with the the American people.
I say if it top slung pan and one about man, you have to pick a side.
Because these are the days where the loyalty is going to be tested. And most of the times, their way of testing loyalty is for you to betray your brother. That's how you keep friendship with Rome, which is today America. You have to betray your brother to prove your allegiance to the American empire. Just like you see Jamaica. They will have to betray all the members of the CARICOM just to be American favorite. And us as the citizen, we are the ones going to suffer the consequences. Because no matter what deal our Prime Minister make, you will never hear this in a press conference. As me say, we still don't know what he's doing in China. We still don't know what kind of conversation him and Donald Tapia them have. First thing, no military suit man is supposed to come down here and check no Prime Minister. You come down in a jacket suit. You understand? All of these flights and all of these things, 600 officials, high-end officials sit down in Venezuela right now. 2 from Russia, 200 from Iran, 200 from China. These people are in there. They're sitting in Venezuela. America don't know what's going on, and that's what driving the mind to madness. You know, when you're ignorant to something, you can't make sense of it because you don't have any evidence. The mind is trying to figure out. So what? Fear and panic sets in. I've said so much on this. It's like 15 minutes now. I gotta stop.
After that, you see, because them touch upon a topic there, we come back it up with something. Wait there.
U.S. bombing boats in the Caribbean. You probably didn't know this, but the U.S. has launched 4 deadly strikes in the Caribbean in the last month. And
no, I'll play that one the last. Listen.
Of the USS Gerald Ford, the U.S. Navy's most advanced nuclear aircraft carrier in our region, under the guise of strengthening the fight against the drug trade. As the name suggests, it's an aircraft carrier with over 90 aircraft on board with strike payloads that can obliterate small cities in a matter of seconds. When carriers are deployed, they were formerly called task groups. They are currently called carrier strike groups. They do not move alone. They move with a plethora of defense vessels around them, comprising of submarines in the advanced stage, a destroyer squadron, frigates, and cruisers. All these around the aircraft carrier are for defense purposes, to defend the aircraft carrier. Some may have offensive and may be deployed sometimes, like the cruisers. However, the carrier itself, its main task is offensive. We have seen that the fight against drugs within the Caribbean region thus far is not about interdiction. Previously, interdiction exercises would have been carried out by a U.S. corvette, Coast Guard class vessel, and if they needed support, one destroyer would suffice. So far, we have seen that interdiction is no longer the case, and drug smugglers or suspected drug smugglers and trafficking are dealt with by missile attacks and destroying completely of any evidence. Therefore, it's clear that the intent is neither to interdict suspects of drug smuggling or drug trafficking and take them to a court of law. Further, the dispatch of the Ford represents an escalation in military activity within the region. The Ford has also been described as the most advanced and expensive in the world. It says here its construction has costed an estimated $13 billion according to the military industry press, and it is to replace the Nimitz-class vessels. It is important to understand what equipment the Ford carries, and I'll read from the US site. On the deck of the Ford, it can accommodate up to 90 aircraft of various purposes. FA-18 Super Hornet, state-of-the-art fighter jets with various adaptations to jam enemy communications, E-2 Hawkeyes, surveillance and early warning aircraft. This is in addition to helicopters with submarine attack capabilities and tactical transport ships. The ship can reach speeds in excess of 34 miles per hour and perform around 160 operations per day, a figure that can rise to 220 in crisis or intense warfare scenarios. And according to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, the capabilities of the vessel has raised questions about the true intentions of the United States in the Caribbean. The Center for Strategic and International Studies also warns that the deployment of the Ford suggests more of a political signal and deterrence than to a genuine operation against drug trafficking. They also go on to say, however, these ships are not well suited for surveillance tasks aimed at curbing drug trafficking. On the contrary, they are highly effective for conducting airstrikes and supporting amphibious landings. Moving such an important element of the U.S. combat power is significant because of the strategic commitments involved. Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, I want to make sure that we are not further beguiled by these narratives proposed by foreign and our local administrations. We have nuclear warships in our region. They command over 200 nautical miles of space around them. Drug trafficking efforts could be done by cutters and destroyers. Aircraft carriers have no place in this space or this theater. Even the blind can see what is happening. We are going through some terrible times. We need to be very cautious on what we are saying politically and in the international space. Let us be warned. It is also important to note that naval training exercises are not normally conducted during the hurricane or typhoon season. All training would have been conducted before in preparation for if any disaster occurs during these times. Carrier strike groups, although have the ability to operate in any type of weather, also are not normally deployed during these seasons unless there's a specific mission, task, and outcome. One might say that the tasking is drug interdiction. As said before, the movement of a $13 billion asset into the region begs some questions. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Very serious. Serious, don't. I have something else I want to play. When news day? Oh, here where Uncle Trump say.
I've never seen numbers like that. I saw it a little while ago, 195 mile an hour wind. I've never seen that before. I've never seen, I guess it can get that high, but I've never seen it. And it's literally just, knocking down everything in front of it. It's a stage 5, I guess. And you don't see stage 5. You don't see 5s very often. You see 4s and 3s, but this is a 5 early on, meaning it gets worse. So it's done a tremendous job. You mean with Jamaica?
Is the United States going to?
Well, we have to. On a humanitarian basis, we have to. So we're watching it closely and we're prepared to move. But it's doing tremendous damage. It's, as we speak, it's right there right now.
Oh boy. Here shall say.
Like the old saying, another man's garbage is another man's treasure. So if you haven't seen the interview with Neville Bell, when he was interviewing these American news reporter, and they basically said that they're here to document the hurricane because over the years, Melissa has grown into a powerful entity. You wouldn't feel what I'm feeling, and you wouldn't be thinking what I'm thinking. So that's your opinion, won't fight you. But the part of it that I don't understand, Melissa's supposed to just develop in the sea where they're in a one storm and then turn out in a one hurricane. It was surprising to me when they basically said over the years, Melissa become a powerful entity. That's not a normal thing to say. Like, did they even recognize that there was a national television saying that? Like, I don't get it. Melissa has grown over the years into a powerful hurricane. Come on. Or into something powerful? No. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't look right. And yes, this is how they send me into speculation. So, darling, if you don't see what I see or hear what I hear, you won't be able to feel what I'm feeling. So again, that's your opinion. One thing about me, I'll never fight you on your opinion. But think about it. They said over the years. That's fishy, eh? If humans can cloud seed in a little rainfall, if them can drill oil, right, and do all kind of things and create earthquake, you don't think them can make breeze blow? Let me tell you something. Jehovah God did say the only thing him don't teach Satan for do is blow a breath into man. And don't underestimate the scientists of this world that is pushing nature to another level, okay? Never you dare underestimate what is happening, okay?
I know say look like my fine interview. It look like my fine interview. Come on, listen and see if I hit this. Listen.
And one thing that's different since I started this morning is that the wind is much stronger. By the way, this is my brother. Almost. This is Jason, and Jason works with CBS, as you could see on his cap. Now, Jason told me that he has covered about 20-25 storms, hurricanes, but the first outside of the United States, and this is the first time in Jamaica. Welcome to Jamaica. Thank you so much. I wish I was here under better circumstances. Why are you here, though? I mean, I know why you're here, but did they throw you here, or did you put up your hand and say, I want to go to Jamaica? How did this happen?
I always put up my hand when I know that there is a big storm happening. We do this. I've done this for many, many years. This is a historic storm, potentially, for this country.
What is happening? Come on, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Whoa. What are these people playing at?
Never seen a storm of this size, as you well know, that is taking...
Come on, don't do this to me. Come on, don't do this to me.
Direct aim on this country. So even though this isn't something right now that appears to impact the United States, which is the storms that we usually cover, something of this nature that's going to be historic like this in the Caribbean, we wanted to be here, and we want to be able to show the impact and be here for the aftermath as well, and be able to show people in the U.S. and internationally the help that potentially people here are going to need after this storm.
You're not nervous?
No, I'm not. We prepare for these things. We know the safety precautions we have to take. We know where it's safe to be and where not to be. And we've done enough of them to know not to put ourselves in harm's way during a storm like this. That said, every single storm that we do is different. And you always have to be able to prepare and to adjust depending on what the storm does.
Yeah, I know the rain. A lot heavier. GD Films, Gareth is here. I'm working with the crew, Gareth and the crew, and that's, don't tell me, so this is Jason, that's Jake over there. Both names start with J, maybe they're related, I don't know.
Keep it easy for you, plus we're in Jamaica.
How does that look to you?
You know, this doesn't look awful, but I think a lot of that is because you have that barrier island where the airport is and the causeway that's blocking a lot of that swell that's coming in. But you're right, the wind is gusting a lot more than it was even an hour ago, and this is picking up as the minutes go by.
What's the last thing you heard?
The last thing I heard as far as the strength of the storm, still Category 5, moving in west of Kingston, and still coming in overnight tonight, early Tuesday morning.
Yep. And you going to stay here for the day, or are you going to be moving around? What you going to be doing?
We'll probably be moving around. It just kind of depends on what the storm does and where it's safe for us to be, but we'll move around as long as conditions let us move around. When it gets really bad, we'll retreat to an area where we feel safe, especially in the overnight hours.
How does the family feel? They say, well, he's nuts. Where's he going?
They always say it's nuts. And they still support me going out to do it. They know that Jake and I together have been through enough of these storms that we give it respect that it deserves.
Yeah, let me go walk across here to Jake quickly. How rough is this one compared to the ones that you've done before?
Well, it's the beginning, so I don't really know yet. But this could be epic. This could be a very surprising storm for everyone.
What does your family think about you being here? First time to Jamaica also?
Third time to
Third
Jamaica.
time? Yeah. And 2 other storms?
No, two other vacations.
So what does the family think?
The family, kind of the same thing. They're very supportive. They know the dangers involved, but they're very supportive.
Be safe.
Thank you so much.
Be safe. Be safe. And thanks for coming to spread the word. Hopefully we all be safe.
Yeah, we're glad to be here. You guys be safe as well.
This is Raytown, and one thing that's different since I started this morning is that the wind is much stronger. By the way, this is my brother. Almost. This is Jason, and Jason works with CBS, as you could see on his
I want to see if it's going to play straight now for the part of this song.
25 storms, hurricanes, but the first outside of the United States, and this is the first time in Jamaica. Welcome to Jamaica.
Thank you so much. I wish I was here under better circumstances.
Why are you here, though? I mean, I know why you're here, but did they throw you here, or did you put up your hand and say, I want to go to Jamaica? How did this happen?
I always put up my hand when I know that there is a big storm happening. We do this. I've done this for many, many years. This is a historic storm, potentially, for this country. We've never seen a storm of this size, as you well know, that is taking direct aim on this country. So even though this isn't something right now that appears to impact the United States, which is the storms that we usually cover, something of this nature that's going to be historic like this in the Caribbean, we wanted to be here, and we want to be able to show the impact and be here for the aftermath as well, and be able to show people in the U.S. and internationally the help that potentially people here are going to need after this storm.
You're not nervous?
No, I'm not. We prepare for these things. We know the safety precautions we have to take. We know where it's safe to be and where not to be, and we've done enough of them to know.
Wow. You know which part is safe to be in a storm. So you already know the part where them all make it travel, so you know which part to stay. Because if it's seen as a natural disaster, you can't know which part safe to be in a storm. You must know something about the storm. I know say this way it will go, and this way it will go, so you can't stay there. So I don't know one of the things still, but
Enough of them to know.
that I go on, pan that I go on. Listen this.
Strike inside Venezuela. What kind of retaliation might we see from Nicolas Maduro, and what might it look like?
Well, I don't think there's any question that if you're going to conduct land attacks and you're going to start throwing bombs in Venezuela itself, that they are going to defend themselves and they're going to try to strike back. And that means that we could lose lives. And it's for that reason that I think it's really important that the President of the United States takes some time here to try to understand just exactly what are the objectives. You can't just do this by the seat of your pants. That's too much firepower. And one accident, one misplaced target could result in a small war with Venezuela.
If the U.S. did strike inside Venezuela, what kind of retaliation might we see from Nicolas Maduro, and what might it look like?
Serious argument. Serious argument. Serious argument. Listen to General there.
Oh, you know what happened to we blood clot little piece of island there in Jamaica? One powerful little piece of blood clot island. Seen? I don't know where hang over that little piece of island. That little piece of island is so blood clot powerful. Seen? But you see right now, a fake storm here where they make. If we put in a blood clot lane like where you see them put the cow in a search past and lead them out when the grass is low and put them in a different pen. You see when that little fake storm here over, we want to go spend out all the little unnecessary money we don't even need to spend out. Enough people have the little saving catch in a corner where they never need to spend, you know. And through this little fake storm because they are leading on one blood clot trap. You see when that little fake storm here pass and over, brace on the blood clot self. Because one of that little road that go over there so. With the little food store up alone. Yeah, man, I don't have to register, man. Yeah, man, I remember what Bad was telling you, man. I don't have to register, man. See? Because you don't know, a chick will not get chick.
Yeah. So which one this? Oh. Anyway, you want to listen to that I have to say. Go see for that one, yeah. Not that one.
The Spirit of the Lord ascended upon me and allowed me to write, to share this warning for the land of Jamaica we love. Jamaica, listen to me, for these are...
I have to put this in a can master so I can turn it up for no hear it. So much things to say right now. We have so much things to say. To see for the one here. See if I eat this. Yeah.
The I am within me speaks. At 4:32 a.m., the Spirit of the Lord ascended upon me and allowed me to write, to share this warning for the land of Jamaica we love. Jamaica, listen to me, for these are my words. How foolish are the ones whom disbelieve. How wise are the one who believes. Can't you see that all things are done according to those who love me? Where is your strength to fight? Where is the unity that is upon the land you all love? I have separated you from other nations, protecting you from all true disasters, plagues, and diseases, but you still don't have the eyes to see me. You worship money, you worship power, you serve the ancestors and worship the things of the land more than how you worship me. I speak to so many of you on this land, but you are wasted with the comforts of your own hearts, forgetting who I am. The land that was connected to me through roots and prayer has now become the land of complete mockery, of complete fools, indulging in contracts that were never supposed to be made, idolizing your relationships even more than your creator. Where is your strength? Where is your power? These people on the land were separated for a reason. These tribes were powerful people where no great disaster would barely attack them. But now I have to wake everyone up, says the Lord. The spell that was casted upon the land and its people were replaced by powerful men that distracted my people from their true calling and purpose. The spell of distraction and laughter, the spell of complete greed, the spell of blood sacrifices, the spell of evil, ruthless men and women. This is your final warning to wake up. Wake up, Jamaica. Can't you see the signs? Can't you feel my spirit? Where are your roots? The divine roots that was given and passed down through your ancestors. Haven't you learned? Have you not have eyes to see? Have you not have ears to hear? You call upon me through great disasters, and I listened, and I turned away my wrath. This time it will be no more. Disaster will strike when it is least expected, like a thief in the night. Those who are prepared will be protected, but those who slander me, those who mock me, those who forget that I am, will see and will feel the wrath of my hands. This is the word of the Lord that speaks within me, the I am.
What wanna think about that? What think about that? Sure say one whole heap of thing, you know. I see me find the next one with her. She'll talk one whole heap of something, you know. Jamaican people. Clear that one here.
So, I've been getting some dreams, and with clear instructions was led to share them. 1. There will be famine upon this land and every other land there is. People will start to fight over food because there will be shortage in a lot of things. 2nd, I dreamt that I was on a boat out in the sea, the Caribbean Sea. And so in the dream, I saw this thing in the water that looked like a snake, but it was extremely big and long. I tried to kill it. I thought that it was dead, but when I looked, it came back and it started moving right beside of the boat that I was in. The men on the boat kept saying that we should kill it. But so they tried to kill it, or so they kill it, so the something come back. In the dream, I then said that it was the Leviathan, and the Leviathan cannot be killed by any human being. It is God himself that can kill the Leviathan. When I woke up out of that dream, I started asking what the dream could have mean. Then instantly I got the revelation that there is a warfare that is going on in our Caribbean Sea. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about. But all I can say is, fishermen, be careful when you're out there doing fishing. Be careful of the waters, because our waters are now under serious attack. And as far as I can see in the vision, the Leviathan is awake.
I'm going to find something about this thing. I have to find something about it. Because in the night, me have pray something about it, you know. And I feel like I'm going to share it to them now. Sometimes I go up on YouTube and I'm going to share it with them. I'm going to find it on YouTube. And share it to them. And them out to kill this thing in the Caribbean Sea. So meanwhile, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to play something more for now.
I want to talk about something I know not everyone will understand, but just hear me out. The spirit of fear is on Jamaica. As you realize, we have made worldwide news with everybody talking about how much this storm is going to affect Jamaica badly. I want the people of Jamaica to remember their faith, to remember that prayer works. In order for something to become bigger or to gain strength, it feeds off fear. And the fear that it is feeding off of is a type of energy that we create internally. No one is fearing that God allowed or is allowing certain things to happen for us to wake up, for us to take back our power, for us to see things as it is. You realize most people now have fear that God wants us to come together. We only have fear for lose assets.
Alright, we find it. We find it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Let me out this thing. Go out with them advertisements.
Just by thinking about it. Meet base.
Skip it. Alright, I want to start it from here, so. Go look on that thing, yeah. Go look on that thing, yeah. This is what I'm talking about.
So powerful, ancient texts say it cannot be killed by any weapon made by man. Its body can twist through the oceans like a living storm. The Bible calls it Leviathan. Leviathan is described as a real force of chaos, waiting beneath the deep. And what's strange is it's not alone. Versions of this creature appear in ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and even Norse mythology long before cultures had any contact with each other. So what exactly is Leviathan? A myth, a memory, or something much more dangerous? This is Secret Origins, and today we dive into the ancient mystery that still haunts the depths of our oceans. Welcome. The story of Leviathan starts in several parts of the Old Testament, most notably in the books of Job, Psalms, and Isaiah. And the descriptions of it are so detailed that you will start to wonder whether the writers are describing something real. Let's start with the book of Job. Here, Leviathan is introduced by God himself. In one of the most intense parts of the story, Job has been suffering and begins to question why God allows pain in the world. God responds, not with direct answers, but with a series of powerful images. And one of the most fearsome was Leviathan.
Whoa.
God describes Leviathan as a creature no man can defeat. Its body is covered in thick armor-like scales. Its breath can ignite coals. Its eyes shine like the morning sun. Spears and arrows bounce off of it.
And right now, we have a lot of people say, this thing, the Leviathan, him stretch round like him wrap himself from Jamaica, go straight into Africa. Like him body stretch wrap around Jamaica and then tail straight into Africa. There's a lot of people having discussion about this thing at this present time. I don't know, for some reason, the Leviathan, yeah, a lot of people talk about it. For some reason, I don't know. With all of these warships in the Caribbean, I don't know. Could them want to kill this thing? I don't know. So much things. But go on, listen some more.
Churns the sea like boiling water. Here's a passage from Job 41. Its snorting throws out flashes of light. Its eyes are like the rays of dawn. Flames stream from its mouth. Sparks of fire shoot out. Smoke pours from its nostrils as from a boiling pot over burning reeds. The message is clear. Leviathan is a creature of overwhelming power, something no human could possibly control. Only God has authority over it. And by reminding Job of this, God shows just how small and limited humans are in the face of divine power. In this way, Leviathan becomes a symbol of the chaos that only God can tame. But the story doesn't end there.
In the
book of Psalms, Leviathan appears again. This time, it's not alive. One psalm praises God for his mighty act, saying, "It was you who crushed the heads of Leviathan. and gave it as food to the creatures.
Click here to make your
balance. It balance. I wouldn't say it good, and I wouldn't say it bad. I would say it balance. Because everything is a balance. So it balance. Listen some more and you tell me what you think.
Leviathan seems to represent a cosmic enemy, something from ancient times that had to be destroyed when the world was being formed.
And I call it dragon.
Some scholars believe this reflects an even older tradition shared by other cultures, where sea monsters were symbols of chaos that had to be overcome by the gods. Then, in the book of Isaiah, Leviathan shows up one more time.
Book, you know.
But now, the story shifts into the future, and we will talk about this part a little later. Many early Jewish texts treated Leviathan...
You know, say even the old map of Jamaica, these things are showing at the image, not in the background, in the water. The old map of Jamaica, because the map with them are showing, I thought the original one. The original map for Jamaica. Have these things in the water, you know. Have so many... Alright, you see the original map, you see if one want to zoom it up, the amount of things on the side display. Like with the original map of Jamaica, the place well developed. The original map, the place well developed. And you see in the water, and enough of these things else, but you have to zoom it up. It's like you have to look like the money. Like most of the money where them have. You see, if you look on it with a microscope, you see all manner hang from rope through some window and something on the money there, you know. A lot of things are displayed of this money, you know. Hey, when you don't have the time, you want to look on the money them and microscope, the paper money them, and so much things revealed to you. When you don't have the time, then look at the microscope thing, you can look on small things. Just get one of them things and put a money on it. And look on the things them where you're naked eye and show you. And you just see, they want that evil things. Depend on the paper note them. You're afraid. All spaceship. Depend some of the money them do, you know. The spacecraft them, you know. A lot of things are displayed on this money, you know. And don't take your time out and just look into this thing. Or look upon some more other thing, yeah.
Leviathan as something very real. In the Midrash and Talmud, Leviathan is described as a sea monster so large that only one male was allowed to live. According to tradition, God killed the female Leviathan early on to prevent the species from multiplying, because if it had, the world could not survive. And there's another twist. According to these ancient texts, Leviathan has a special role in the end of days.
Listen to this.
When the Messiah comes, God will slay the remaining Leviathan and prepare its flesh as a feast for the righteous. Its glowing skin will be used to make tents for the celebration, and some say it will even cover the walls of Jerusalem with light. This might sound strange to you, but if you still think of Leviathan just as a metaphor, why did so many ancient texts treat it like a real threat? Let's take, for example, the Ugaritic myths from the ancient city of Ugarit, located in what is now Syria. These stories, carved into clay tablets over 3,000 years ago, describe a creature named Lotan. He was a giant, coiled, seven-headed sea serpent who served the chaotic sea god Yam. But Yam was not the hero. In fact, in this myth, he threatens the other gods and seeks to overthrow the order of heaven. To stop him, the storm god Baal steps forward. Baal defeats both Yam and his monstrous servant Lotan in a divine battle that restores balance. Sound familiar? It should, because the Hebrew Bible later describes Leviathan using nearly the same phrases. Twisting serpent, fleeing serpent, the dragon of the deep. To protect their lands, these people carried out sacrifices to the storm god Baal, who was believed to have defeated the beast. Bulls were often offered on mountaintops, and priests would chant lines meant to rebind the heads of Lotan. In some coastal areas, carved figures of monsters were lowered into water and sealed, as if chaos itself could be locked away. Some scholars believe that the story of Leviathan is a direct descendant of the Lotan myth, just retold with new characters and theological meaning. But what makes this even more interesting is that the Ugaritic people lived before or alongside early Israelites. And it doesn't stop there.
Yeah, man, I know Mark Golden, make the people them know.
Own website
I
by
say
saying,
Mark Golden
this is what I
bust out
want.
it. Yeah, man, I say Mark Golden bust it out. What do you think about that thing there? Leviathan. A lot of people talk say it's more present in the Caribbean Sea now. So, like so much. The amount of things them say about that thing here, a lot of people brain can't comprehend. They more think me talk madness. So I want some more people coming on the discussion so we can hold a conversation. Because a lot of things, there's a lot of things there, man. But some people, them brain now can process it just like how them brain can process a man can make hurricane. You know that thing there? So a lot of things people brain can't process. You mad them, you know.
Mesopotamia. This time the creature is Tiamat. She isn't just a sea monster, she is the primordial ocean itself, a goddess whose chaotic waters give birth to all the gods.
Listen to this.
But when those gods begin to disrupt the world she created, she rebels. Tiamat rises filled with rage. From her body, she spawns monstrous children, dragons, serpents, scorpion men, and chooses a new consort, Kingu, to lead them. In response, the storm god Marduk is chosen as champion of the gods. With wind and sword, he confronts Tiamat, defeats her in a great cosmic battle, and then, perhaps the most striking part, slices her body in half. From one half, he fashions the heavens, from the other, the earth. Here, the rituals against Tiamat followed the same logic. At temples like Isagila, priests reenacted the divine battle through ritual games. Fires were lit using salt and dried seaweed, and Marduk's symbolic cutting of the ocean's chaos was performed at the start of the new year. This is a creation story built around a recurring pattern. A chaotic sea creature threatens the world, and a powerful god must rise to bring order. And this pattern appears again and again. In ancient Egypt, the serpent was called Apophis. Each night, as the sun god Ra sails through the underworld, Apophis attacks, trying to swallow the sun and plunge the world into darkness. But Ra, sometimes with the help of Set or other defenders, defeats him before dawn. Every day, the cycle repeats. The Egyptians even had rituals to help Ra win. Priests would make wax models of Apophis, stab them, burn them, and chant special spells, just to ensure that the serpent stayed defeated for one more night. Now let's head north into Scandinavia. The Norse believed that deep beneath the seas of Midgard lived a serpent so massive it encircled the entire world.
Can I hear that?
They called it Jormungandr, the world serpent. It is the child of the trickster god Loki, and it lies waiting in the deep. At the end of time, in a battle known as Ragnarok, it will rise. Its enemy was Thor, god of thunder. During their final battle, Thor will slay the beast, but will die from its venom in return. Once again, sea serpent, chaos, battle, god of order. This repeating pattern across civilizations has fascinated scholars for generations. Known as the Chaos Kampf or Chaos Struggle, it's a mythological structure that seems to exist in cultures that never met, never traded stories, orders.
Is it still like when I see them picture, yeah?
Sumerians had it. The Canaanites, the Babylonians, the Hebrews, the Egyptians, the Norse, even the Vedic texts from India describe the god Indra slaying a serpent named Vritra, who hoards the waters and blocks the rain. How is it possible that so many distant societies came up with such similar stories? Is this simply a shared psychological metaphor for nature versus civilization, or is it something else? Some researchers have asked a more daring question. What if all these stories, Lotan, Tiamat, Apophis, Leviathan, were based on a common memory? A memory of something real, a creature from the ancient world so fearsome, so unstoppable, that it imprinted itself onto the myths of every civilization it touched.
Eve to me is...
Yeah, man. So that. That. So much things we can... I the girl I talk about. I talk about. Every day. Stay like this. I talk about.
So, I've been getting some dreams, and with clear instructions was there to share them. 1. There will be famine upon this land, and every other land there is. People will start to fight over food.
The amount of things I talk on the channel here. Even today, my wife I talk, I say, baby, you know, so I tell them this. And she said, no, I say, no, I tell them this. Like, I tell them all of these things. I tell them.
Because there will be shortage in a lot of things. 2nd, I dreamt that I was on a boat out in the sea, the Caribbean Sea. And so in the dream I saw this thing in the water that looked like a snake, but it was extremely big and long. I tried to kill it. I thought that it was dead, but when I looked, it came back and it started moving right beside of the boat that I was in. The men on the boat kept saying that we should kill it. But so they tried to kill it, or so they kill it, so this something come back. In the dream, I then said that it was the Leviathan, and the Leviathan cannot be killed by any human being. It is God himself that can kill the Leviathan. When I woke up out of that dream, I started asking what the dream could have mean. Then instantly I got the revelation that there is a warfare that is going on in our Caribbean Sea. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about. But all I can say is, fishermen, be careful when you're out there doing fishing. Be careful of the waters, because our waters are now under serious attack. And as far as I can see in the vision, the Leviathan is awake.
Yeah, man. Awake. Better believe it. Jesus, mercy, God. Feel like I want to play something. You know, right there. Right there. Which part it there? So far there. So much things to say right now. We got so much things to say. Right there.
Faith never strong, man. Maybe me that go crazy when through this hurricane a behave.
Tell me, what is your name, sir, and where in Mandeville are you from?
My name is Rafford Johnson. Don't touch it. I love Grace Wire.
And where are you from?
Same place. I live right over there. 47 Main Street.
And tell me, what was your experience like in the storm?
Terrible. It's the third one ever experience. And this is the worst one ever passed through. This a girl that really knows, when me say him no ordinary, extraordinary girl, this a pass through the place, you know, rip up everything. So all the pear tree, they will limb tear off of it. I think we can't video and show you the house top if you could have go down more where you can.
Yeah man, I gotta look on the house top. Tell me, what kind of damage did Hurricane Melissa do to your property?
They could kind of rip up, take off the rooftop, whip up place over there, right down in my house, flood out yesterday. When we said the drop, blow limb come drop on the house top, burst his zinc, and whip up buckets of water and sweep out of the place. Right now water lay down on the floor inside, but I just look me. I said I have to come out, come and look to see what happened now. The disaster will happen.
So how did you manage? It must have been very scary for you, no?
My God, sometimes I tell you, if you never have faith. One of my friend was there with me. A good thing he come where he could have helped me out. Scary, really scary.
And what did you do to prepare for the storm before it comes?
Prepare, we just decided to stay in, not out from. It's dangerous. Even if you look outside, it was so dangerous.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 68.
You're 68?
Yeah.
You said this is the worst time you ever seen?
The worst one. Gilbert was my first experience.
And this doesn't compare to Gilbert?
No, this cannot compare to Gilbert. It can't compare to Ivan. Beryl wasn't even so bad like it. But these are the worst hurricane we could have ever experienced. You can take off a piece of it. I tell you, tear off the door them. So all the kitchen top drop down. When it take off here, so everything flood inside here, so the ceiling come down. A whole house, you know, so you know. Mash up on pure water inside here, you know. Right now, I have to move things from here, so I'm just going to the passage. I'm now in the passage, the house. So I tear down the ceiling, everything start come down.
Oh, God. Oh.
So you a terrible disaster, this. I have this to go really deal with, but I just have to go outside, go look, and see how outside still the damage. See all the things and everything. I don't know how quick I will recover from this. The place here is not my place, you know. You live here as a caretaker. But if my faith never strong, man, maybe me I go crazy when through this hurricane I be here.
Well, so you and your neighbor decided to stay together through the storm?
Yeah, the one we talked to out there a while ago. He lives down at the bottom there, so. He house down at the bottom there, so. But even at that round here, so my room there, you know. You get water flood out inside there too, you know. And then the first thing we drop on my house and frighten me is that big limb there. And when it drop, it jump up, me frighten me hear it. Tear off of the tree and come see a lot of trees in the house top up here too, you know.
Wrong way. So I want to know if you hear this from Marvin. Because a whole heap of people trap right now and can't move, you know. Whole heap of people trap, you know. Whole heap of people trap. Whole heap of people trap. In a water like this.
Oh, one walk space there. Yo, what's the key there, was it? Oh, eh. top to bottom, boy. For as if you anti-wolf cover, son, normal side. Normal go on, you say, brother? Yo, go on. Two, we have to go let off two, you know. I want to take that man, you know. Let off, boy. Palan? I know him, one. Put him in a pussycat, nigga. Aye, it's for myself. Yo, days before you come here, brother? Yeah. You must have shit. Watch him. Boy, go! Yeah, yeah, still on. Okay, you woman. Okay, man, I got 2-floor house this. Man, you don't know what's a flooded area, man. Where you up, Mr. I shouldn't sleep. Alright, that's a breadfruit tree in the knees yard. Sometimes jump up and jump up. That's a Denny's house. Come around, guy, when you Kevin. Oh, sick. Out the road? Out the road, then gone? Yeah. Denny's house stop.
This call is for the my Jamaican brothers.
You're marvelous. I would never seen like this before.
Kingston, St. Catherine, St. Thomas, Portland.
Look how much water.
Not really affected. St. Anne. I'm asking you, please, Clarendon, can we just organize ourselves tonight? Call a friend, tell a friend. Can we get at least 10 to 50,000 Jamaican men across the island, meet up, Tivoli, Jungle, Rima, me not have call you no. We're asking if we put aside politics and garrison business. We have Jamaicans who are trapped, whole heap of Jamaicans right now, thousands of Jamaicans, nothing can get to them. A mother with children, or mothers with children, I pray if you see somebody come. No light, no electricity. Some of them are beer water they run them. Nothing to eat. Everything gone. Everything wet. Pitney a ball. Pitney hungry. Nothing can cook. I am asking the government of Jamaica to make the JUTC buses available in a Half Tree Square, Old Harbour, Spanish Town. People, give us some numbers. Can you give us some outline where we organize this tonight? Tonight, Mr. Desmond Mackenzie and all of uno me a talk to. Uno in charge of them something here. Make the JUTC buses available. Juta Tours, please. We ask for your help. Persons with private buses, people with big vehicle, because everybody can't drive them little car go down there. And not everybody have car. Can we transport thousands of Jamaican men, a few country, a few people them trapped, a few people them down there are dead right now? Please, get yourselves organized. Get your cutlasses. We can have 1 or 2 buses where we transport the cutlass them or whatever it is. Everybody grab a cutlass and we go down there as men, Jamaican men. Please, we need every available support. I don't know I'm passionate about this. This is beyond passion. People are dying by the minute. Some people cannot even get through to Santa Cruz. Moreover, for reach down to Lacovia, for get through Alan Bamboo, for get through to we're around this name, forget all the way down to Middle Quarters, and then forget all the way to Black River, then forget to Sav. Hello, it is a whole heap of debris and trees. Me know that because me drive around the whole country. So me know where we have a lot of vegetation there. A whole heap of trees and stuff are along that path. Right now, me know almost every Alan Bamboo hole down there, sir. We need every man. The women can stay home with your children. Make them go stay with the mother or something. All of the man them in a Jamaica, me a call pan the whole of uno. The whole of uno. Jumping on the vehicle. Who can go down from tonight go start chop. Go help. With the big flashlight them and stuff. Let's go. Wait till earlier morning. We left out from 4 o'clock. And we can reach some people and save some lives. Thousands of lives are at stake. Me know that. Me don't need nobody to tell me. Me know that. All I wanted was just one report about a situation. I got the reports I needed. And I'm telling you, it's devastating. Please, the Jamaican man them. A whole of uno come together on a dog. Jumping on a V, taxi man, nobody know if you're gonna work. Apart from essential workers right now. Don't worry about no school. If it didn't now got dunce. If we lay them off for 1 or 2 weeks, then now I get more dunce. Make you put in them 10 home who need to stay home in the constituencies or the parishes that are okay. Let's get to the people them who need our help now. St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, Trelawney and parts of Trelawney too. Got the storm walk there so. A lot of people are devastated. No help, no light, no communication. I pray if you see somebody come through the bush or through the rubble. Let's get every single available hands on deck now. 50,000 Jamaican man. We can get 50,000 on right now. To go down there, sleep down there. Dedicate 1 3 or 1 4 day. We chop and we yam. If we don't have to cook, while we don't chop. Make we come together. We are Jamaicans. We know how to do this. We know how to do this. We can't sit down and wait for international help. We need international help. We need the United Nations with helicopters and stuff, with first aid kit. We need every available help and resources that we can get. United Nations are all we need now. Please. A lot of lives are at stake. Thousands of lives are trapped in those bushes. Please. Jamaican men, let us organize this thing for tomorrow. 4 o'clock at halfway 3 square, Old Harbour. We need to have some locations. I'm reaching out to the government of Jamaica. Please to make all JUTC buses, Juta tours, everybody need to chime in now. Bring your cutlass, flashlight, crackers, bread, anything you can work with. Because we'll build back together. We will build back together stronger when people them need some help. No, please. And we're asking the government of Jamaica to waive, please to waive all taxes of the people who are sending aid to Jamaica. There are people who want to send aid and so. Please to remove that. Please. So that the supplies can come here and we can get the help. We need power saws. We need everything. We need flashlights. We need everything so we can work both day and night and cut our way to get to our people. People need us now. This is all me can do from here, sir. And I am one man, but if we all come together, we mobilize the thing and get going. A few country. Make we protect our country. The hurricane season is not even over. So we're not even out. We're not even if another one can start and develop and reach upon top of the dilemma. The people, the situation is far, far more devastating than you think. Me I tell you no. Me I tell you no. Now ask me how me know, me just know. I'm begging every man, everyone that only want to hear this now. Share the video, make a video go around the whole country so everybody can hear what the plan is. If you go down there, drive go down there, nobody wait for JUTC if you can't go down there. Because the government might not even see this video. And even if they see it, they might not even care about it. This is not about party color or party. This is about saving our brothers and sisters. Labor rights are trapped. PMP trapped. Independent trapped. Doctors trapped. Police trapped. Nurses trapped. Everybody trapped down there. So children trapped. Babies need help and supplies. Let us mobilize and get going now. Please, those of you who flew in to come and vote, if you can't fly in, you can't come help now, we'd appreciate that. A lot of you, hundreds of you flew in to come and vote. Please ask for some time. Ask someone some more sick leave. Fly in. We need the help. And we need it now. Let's go. Let's go. This is how we do it. Make we do it, please. This is the call for unity. Please. People are depend on we. Let's go. Me love you know. Come on, me people. Let's go.
Well, dog passionate both way. Him a deal with. But can I tell you something? I want to listen what the brethren I say. Because me think the same way like how him think. Listen this.
So because I watch the sky and I'm always looking up instead of down at my phone like the rest of the world, I'm always trying to pay attention to the weather patterns, the cloud patterns, and all that stuff. So I watch this all the time, and right here, I don't know if you can see it, but I see like vertical lines in the pattern right here and right here only, nowhere else. And it's kind of funny how this observatory in Hawaii is completely blocked. It's going to be completely blocked by clouds. None of these clouds are moving. When you put this in motion, they're all not moving. That's not normal, people. There's no jet stream happening. Like, you can put this in motion and look. There's nothing happening here, people. There is no motion. It's just like a continuous increase of cloud with no storm motion. This is not normal, people. I mean, you could even stop this and put this in. That's in a 2-hour loop. You can put this into a 6-hour loop. Look, this is 6 hours. Watch how it just increases, increases, increases. See them vertical lines? See them vertical lines? I've never seen those before here. And it's only there and right here. Only here. And it's not pixelation because it's nowhere else. It's only on each side of the United States right now, people, where you're seeing this. You're only seeing these vertical lines. I don't know if you can really see them like I can, but there are vertical lines here. There are vertical lines here. All on the west coast, all on the east coast. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. And you have to be at this height to see them. You go out anymore, they start to get real faint right here. Excuse me, they're not anywhere else on the entire map. Anywhere. Nowhere. Just right on the west coast and right on the east coast. Here, I'll zoom back in. This is weird. There they are. See them? All the way up here. and all right here. And none of these clouds are moving. They just keep increasing. I think they're running HARP right now to increase the cloud cover. Honestly, that would be my honest opinion.
I'm gonna go do some research on our name HARP.
No, look on the place, the place clear, Roger. Roger. Every tree gone now.
The place fuck up, man. Look here again.
This is Pastoral Church, people.
Pastoral Church done, you know.
This is the church.
Pastoral Church done.
Pastoral Church in 12th Street. This is it. Church at the moment.
Pastoral, why you get knocked? No offering for you this Sunday.
See, I can give them a better view. You used to go there too. Where did you want to lay there water on at one time? What? Come on, Shani. You want to read a lady from a part did one say that good man good while ago. If they not change. And the guard on the piece right here. Nemo. Huh? Yeah, man, me a tour, man, me back. Hey, out the front. Me not going on Front Street. Bend and go lay down. Wash off and go lay down. Look around. You see how weather? Judgment.
Pastoral Church get knocked. Look at this.
This is history in Rocky Point, Clarendon, people.
Look on the beach.
Oh. At first, I was so much sun on this seaside when I live at Rocky Point. Where is this thing coming from? Oh, go this side, oh, look. Mash up, boy, everything gone. Buckler, they see a shop lit now too, what? People not selling the gift them. See, they see a shop here, mash up gone. So, no want the money them like now. See it there. Seaside grind up. Grind up, people, grind up. Man, I go take up coconut and pumpkin off by the seaside. Melon, orange. Everything. See it there. Oranges up on the seaside, wash on different pot. Grapefruit.
Boy, man, I tell you. Serious, man. Which one this?
It was a whole entire restaurant and bar. Look at it. Part wall, part board. Even the wall structure pushed down. Eh? Oh my God, that is a school over here. The basic school. So children will be out of school for a long period of time. Depends. Huh? Oh God, man. How will we do so? How on? How pro they look? Jesus Christ. This is Ziggy walking right here. Look. Everywhere devastated.
Whole place mash up. Look on this.
That's all. Look. Look here. See how far? Look. See this? Look. Look. See how far? That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of water and mud inside here. Look. See? Mud and water. See? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look there. Look. It's a lot better. I don't even open my door, so I can't tell you what's up. My door is open. Keep locked. This door. It's keep locked. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Can't open.
Water make you can't open.
Look here. Look. That's where the water comes.
Bumbleclad.
All the way, the water comes. You see? Okay. Right here. Right here. See me? Right here. All my clothes mashed up. My bed, my TV, my fridge, everything. So I got a lost over everything. See there?
Jamaica people, your back is against the wall right now.
That's why you take time.
Is either gonna go back in slavery or gonna build back on yourself. When the back is against the wall. You never hear when the back is against the wall. Now is the time when the back is really against the wall. Because they want to enslave on the back in this digital system. So they mash up Jamaica and I can help you know. But under one condition. You have to register, sign up for NIDS, and get Jamdex. When the back is against the wall, Jamaican people. So, you don't have a choice now. It's either you go back in a slavery or you tough out it and bounce back. Because remember we are diamond, you know. We make kind of pressure. It's either we go tough out it and bounce back. But if the government help come with a blackmail, it no good. If the help of the government are bring to you, it is a blackmail. You don't have to take digital currency, Jamdex and NIDS, it is a blackmail. Any of them are introduced to NIDS and Jamdex, and I directly say Andrew is part of this hurricane, him and the Royal Bank president. They say them have to figure out a way how them to digitalize Jamaica. So any of them are telling nothing about NIDS. I don't want nothing more. The plan. You know they mention digital currency and them are going to tell them say the reason why they want it because it's easier if you reach it because most of the system is down and enough things get destroyed and them are telling you a whole heap of story. But remember, it's only a story. Because the agenda is to digitalize Jamaica. Next video I'm going to play now. Jah live, children, yeah. Jah live, children, yeah. If any help the government are come with, if it come with NIDS and Jamdex, it is not a help. If the help the government are come with, it are coming in the form of a digital, it is not a help. If them are going to digital money, it is not helping you know. It's helping you down. Any of digital money the government are going on, believe you my brothers and sisters, when you gone back in a slavery, gonna work for America, show off on the rail again. Because America going fucking down and need Jamaica and the rest of Caribbean them to survive off of. So any of the government help come with digital, refuse it. I when you need it, refuse it because it don't make no sense. You don't take a one-off help and put uno and entire generation back in a slavery. It don't hurt it. But Open your eyes. And make sure so your ears sharp and see. Look upon everything, pray everything. And listen. Listen. No digital currency around here. Look upon a bridge in a farm. Jaja live. Jaja live.
Yeah, man, look at this. Look at this. You know, see, Melissa, gonna manage my tomato them. Look at this, man. Look at this. Yeah, man. Yeah, me pull through. It's a half that storm. Look at it. Look at it. Tomato the pan tree enough. Said we. Look at this. Go there. Yeah, man. Blessing, man. Blessing. Look at that. Yeah. Look at it. Look at my hard work. Pull through. Well tie them up, you know. If me never tie them up, you see. Well tight. Everything gone. Look there. Yeah. Look at it. Plant piece of cucumber. You can do cucumber then. To them up on the ground. You chop them up. Yeah. Still I see back something. See it there? I throw them tie up. Yeah. The meter is 0.3. None of them no blow off. Yeah, man, that is it.
You go beard off of this tomato ground here. You go name piece of food off of that tomato ground here, you know. Anyway, the word is love, you know. Look more from now here. Here's some clothes off. Big up everybody who come all and vibe with me. Delora, big up yourself for hear that. Look more, yeah, man. I go hold some sleep.
Everything is within time. Your truth live within you. And if you want to find God, you have to find God within you. And you possess of good or evil, so always remember, don't yield to the evil force, yield to the good. You know why you yield to the good? Good will always prevail over evil. You manifest the activity of the thinking in case you never know. So you create a physical experiences through the way you think and the way you feel. Through emotion or intuition or invocation. And always remember, anything at all you send out there in the atmosphere coming right back at you. So always have a positive thought, positive thinking. Think about the good. Anything we ask for in life, you will get it. You don't go and like say just stay too long to get to the car. Everything is within time. Your time is your time. My time is my time. Your shine is your shine. Your shine could be my shine. My shine could be your shine. But we are all shining star.